SB19 isn't just breaking records, they're redefining what P-pop can be on a global scale, pushing boundaries with every release and performance. Yet somehow, the Asian Artists Awards seem to be missing that shift entirely. Why is one of Asia's fastest rising acts being sidelined while international fans watch in disbelief and confusion? Today, we're unpacking that disconnect, exploring the unseen industry dynamics behind major award shows, and examining how SB19's momentum is quietly reshaping the global music conversation in ways institutions can't ignore. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for deeper insights and exclusive analysis you won't find anywhere else online. SB19 didn't just appear out of nowhere. They're the result of relentless talent, disciplined training, and a clear vision to elevate Filipino music onto the global stage. From their early days grinding through local competitions to later choreographing viral TikTok dances that captured massive online attention, their journey reflects a classic underdog story with a sharp, modern edge. Every performance and every release deliberately stretched the boundaries of what P-pop could accomplish, proving they weren't chasing trends, but building a movement with intention, resilience, and unmistakable identity. Blending Filipino identity with world-class production and hooks that cut across language barriers, SB19 crafted a sound that feels both rooted and globally fluent. The milestones in their journey read like a strategic blueprint for international success. Chart-topping placements on Billboard's Social 50 and World Digital Song Sales charts signaled that a Filipino group could stand shoulder to shoulder with global pop heavyweights. U.S. tours and sold-out venues across Asia pushed them beyond local recognition, while collaborations with internationally respected producers and artists showcased real artistic range and fearless ambition. But SB19's credibility doesn't live in trophies or statistics alone. It lives in their growing cultural influence and undeniable impact. They've become a powerful reference point for a new generation of Asian artists chasing global recognition. Their ability to fuse performance precision, layered storytelling, and unapologetic cultural pride positions them not just as P-pop representatives, but as true global contenders in an industry that rarely gives Filipino acts space at the top tier. In a landscape dominated by established power centers, SB19 stands as living proof that talent, long-term strategy, discipline, and fiercely organized fan momentum can transform local heroes into internationally respected icons with lasting influence. While K-pop continues to dominate the global Asian music narrative, a quieter but undeniable revolution has been rising in the Philippines: P-pop. At the forefront stands SB19, whose steady ascent signals that Filipino pop is no longer confined to regional conversations. It's becoming a cultural wave with global impact. P-pop blends infectious pop structures with Filipino storytelling, cultural nuance, and sharp choreography that connects deeply both at home and abroad, forming a distinct identity that separates it from the highly polished, often formula-driven image commonly associated with K-pop, while still remaining globally competitive. The rising global interest in Filipino music is impossible to overlook. Streaming data from the US, Europe, and Southeast Asia reveals a growing audience craving something fresh, authentic, and proudly reflective of Filipino artistry. SB19 has smartly harnessed that curiosity through strategic social media presence, viral challenges, and deeply fan-focused campaigns that have built a community stretching across continents. Their music videos, live performances, and even behind-the-scenes content consistently reflect a level of quality that meets and often matches global standards, proving that P-pop can stand confidently alongside its Korean counterpart. SB19 isn't simply participating in the movement, they're shaping and defining it. Their breakthrough has motivated emerging Filipino artists to think beyond borders, encouraging the industry to invest more boldly in talent development and international promotion. The P-pop wave is no longer hidden in the shadows, it's gaining undeniable global momentum fast. It's a rising force, and SB19 stands at the forefront, proving that Filipino music isn't chasing global trends, it's actively shaping them. The Asian Artists Awards were created to honor Asia's best in music and entertainment, yet a noticeable gap between merit and recognition has surfaced, particularly regarding SB19. Despite Billboard chart placements, viral international content, and sold-out tours across multiple countries, their presence in major nominations has often felt limited or merely symbolic. Critics suggest that the Asian Artists Awards, like many large-scale award bodies, can be swayed by market politics, regional preferences, and network visibility, rather than purely artistic influence or measurable global reach. A closer look at past nomination trends reveals a pattern that raises questions about consistency, criteria transparency, and how emerging powerhouses from outside dominant industries are evaluated on major stages. Groups with massive regional backing, often supported by powerhouse labels, continue to dominate award rosters, while independently rising acts like SB19 fight harder for visibility. Even with comparable, sometimes superior metrics in global streaming, social media engagement, and viral fan mobilization, their impact frequently rivals or surpasses that of officially recognized winners, exposing a clear gap between fan-driven influence and institutional acknowledgement. SB19's cross-border achievements, international collaborations, and expanding influence of P-pop signal growth that extends far beyond domestic recognition. While the Asian Artists Awards may retain prestige and legacy credibility, evolving evaluation standards will be critical if they aim to reflect the true dynamics of today's increasingly borderless, data-driven global music landscape. When awards fall behind real-world impact, the spotlight naturally shifts back to the artists, prompting fans to ask a harder question: are ceremonies rewarding true excellence or simply choosing what's convenient? In today's music landscape, fan influence isn't a sideshow, it's the engine powering global recognition and measurable cultural reach. SB19's fandom, A10, proves how organized community support can move mountains, from worldwide Twitter trends to viral TikTok challenges and coordinated streaming drives that amplify visibility across continents. This kind of momentum doesn't wait for panels, backstage politics, or label lobbying. It's immediate, data-backed, and impossible to ignore. The contrast between raw fan power and slower institutional acknowledgement has never been clearer, revealing a widening gap between legacy systems and the fast-evolving realities of a digitally connected global audience. While award bodies like the Asian Artists Awards operate under structured and sometimes opaque criteria, SB19's fans shape the narrative in real time, turning support into measurable impact across platforms. Their coordinated campaigns have boosted Spotify streams, trended YouTube premieres worldwide, and even sparked international media coverage that extends far beyond typical fandom circles. When fans post SB19 deserves this, it isn't just emotional hype, it's data-backed claim, supported by engagement rates, chart placements, and expanding cross-border reach. This shift challenges traditional music institutions, proving that popularity and cultural influence are no longer controlled solely by panels, politics, or insider networks. SB19's journey makes one thing clear: awards may eventually recognize talent, but it's the fans who ignite the momentum first, driving global conversations, reshaping perception, and accelerating recognition in today's fast-moving digital music ecosystem. In today's digital-first era, institutional recognition often lags, but fan-driven global influence is immediate, measurable, and profoundly transformative. SB19's journey from local sensations to international contenders has rewritten the playbook for P-pop, proving that Filipino music can compete on a worldwide scale. Their songs have topped domestic charts while capturing attention across continents, earning features in major publications like Billboard, NME, and Variety. From sold-out US venues to online trends sweeping Europe, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, SB19 has transcended borders, demonstrating that artistry, performance, and charisma speak a universal language beyond words. Strategic collaborations with internationally recognized producers and artists have further amplified their global footprint, bridging cultural gaps musically while gaining access to Western markets historically difficult for Southeast Asian acts. While SB19 continues to earn international accolades and widespread recognition, traditional institutions like the Asian Artist Awards often overlook them, revealing a persistent disconnect between formal validation and tangible global influence. SB19's impact is measured not just in trophies, but through viral campaigns, cross-border fan engagement, worldwide media attention, and cultural relevance. Their success proves that while local awards can lag behind, global validation earned through consistent performance, artistry, and fan-driven momentum is the truest testament to an artist's influence and reach. SB19 isn't simply performing on international stages, they are actively setting new standards for breaking barriers beyond Asia. Their influence extends past charts and sold-out concerts. They are cultural ambassadors for the Philippines, transforming every performance into a powerful showcase of Filipino pride, identity, and artistic excellence, inspiring the next generation of global P-pop acts. Through their music, choreography, and visual storytelling, SB19 projects the richness and diversity of Filipino culture to audiences worldwide. Each lyric, dance move, and production choice is deeply rooted in cultural identity, subtly educating international fans while simultaneously entertaining them. In doing so, SB19 embodies the concept of soft power, where music becomes a bridge fostering understanding, appreciation, and meaningful connection across borders. Their growing global presence demonstrates how artists can shape perceptions of their nation. Fans across the US, Europe, and Asia are not merely listening, they are actively experiencing Filipino language, values, and artistry in real time. This form of cultural diplomacy often goes unnoticed by award institutions, which prioritize metrics like popularity, streaming numbers, or regional sales over broader cultural impact. Yet the true power of SB19 lies in this intangible influence, inspiring curiosity about the Philippines, paving the way for other Filipino artists to confidently step onto the world stage, and redefining what global success looks like in the modern music industry. By authentically representing Filipino culture, SB19 proves that awards may overlook cultural significance, but the world is undeniably paying attention. Every viral video, sold-out concert, and high-profile global collaboration by SB19 is a testament to the enduring power of art as a cultural bridge. Awards like the Asian Artist Awards are often portrayed as impartial celebrations of talent, yet the reality is far more complex and strategic. Behind the glitz and glamour lies a web of industry politics, label influence, and market-driven strategies that shape nominations. Often, selections reflect not only artistic merit, but also the lobbying power of agencies, regional popularity metrics, and commercial priorities. Acts with strong label backing or established market visibility are frequently favored, leaving emerging global acts, even those with unprecedented international reach like SB19, at a relative disadvantage. Economic incentives play a subtle but decisive role, as awards generate revenue, sponsorships, and media buzz, pushing institutions to spotlight artists who maximize these outcomes. Aggressive marketing strategies further skew visibility, ensuring groups with extensive PR campaigns, broad media coverage, and mobilized regional fan bases often dominate nominations, regardless of global artistic impact. While viral success and massive global streaming numbers alone may not guarantee institutional recognition, this creates a paradox in today's music industry. SB19, with sold-out US tours, Billboard recognition, and a fiercely dedicated international following, embodies measurable global impact. Yet traditional awards often struggle to quantify influence that doesn't fit their conventional frameworks. This oversight isn't a reflection of talent or achievement, it's a structural blind spot in an industry still learning to reconcile traditional prestige with the new era of fan-driven global influence. SB19's trajectory challenges these outdated systems, proving that true recognition extends far beyond the award stage. When institutional acknowledgement falters, SB19's fans step in, and the results are nothing short of revolutionary. Their global following, known as A15, has transformed online platforms into arenas of power and influence, turning outrage into organized, measurable action. Social media campaigns, trending hashtags, coordinated streaming events, and viral TikTok challenges aren't just expressions of loyalty. They are tangible forces shaping global perception, demanding accountability, and redefining what it means to succeed internationally. Fans have responded with a mix of pride, admiration, and righteous indignation, amplifying SB19's achievements far beyond domestic boundaries. Viral posts showcasing the group's Billboard rankings, sold-out international tours, and high-profile cross-border collaborations have captured media attention, sparking widespread conversations about fairness, visibility, and genuine global relevance. In effect, fandom has become a parallel engine of recognition, proving that digital influence can rival and sometimes surpass traditional award systems. This dynamic is shifting the balance of power in the music industry. No longer are recognition and prestige dictated solely by panels, labels, or award committees. SB19's global fandom demonstrates that passionate, organized, and strategic communities can actively redefine discourse, elevate artists, and hold institutions accountable. The narrative is now unmistakably clear, and its implications reach far beyond SB19 alone. Awards may overlook talent, but engaged fans never do. Through their unwavering support, A15 ensures that SB19's influence is seen, heard, and felt worldwide, proving that in today's music era, the crowd can be mightier than the committee. SB19's meteoric rise is more than a personal success story. It's a blueprint for the entire P-pop industry. By breaking into global markets, topping international charts, and commanding attention from Western media, they've set a powerful precedent that Filipino acts can achieve world-class recognition without abandoning cultural identity. Emerging artists now have a clear roadmap. Excellence in performance, strategic digital engagement, and authentic cultural storytelling can coexist to create measurable global impact. The long-term industry implications are profound, inspiring a new generation of Filipino talent to aim higher. Record labels and investors are increasingly recognizing the immense market potential of Filipino talent, prompting expanded investment in production, marketing, and international collaborations. SB19's unprecedented success has sparked meaningful cross-cultural exchanges, opening doors for partnerships with artists across Asia and beyond. Their influence is encouraging the industry to rethink traditional marketing, promotional, and award strategies, emphasizing global appeal, fan-driven momentum, and cultural authenticity as critical success metrics. Moreover, SB19 signals a fundamental shift in how Asian pop is recognized worldwide. P-pop's rise demonstrates that audiences are eager for diverse representation, challenging the long-standing K-pop monopoly on the international music stage while inspiring future generations. Streaming platforms, international festivals, and global media outlets are now far more receptive to acts that bring unique, distinct cultural perspectives. SB19 is no longer just a band, they are a movement, proving that Filipino music can lead, inspire, and reshape the global pop landscape with authenticity and purpose. The lesson is clear for artists and fans alike. The rules of recognition can be rewritten. Fans mobilize, communities amplify voices, and genuine artistry cuts through the noise. SB19 embodies this revolution, showing talent, vision, and relentless dedication surpass trophies, accolades, or fleeting trends. Their rise is both a rallying cry and a blueprint for the next generation. Impact is earned through action, connection, collaboration, and innovation. Awards may acknowledge it later, but true legacy is self-made, fan-supported, and global in scope, just as SB19 has undeniably proven.